Coach Dan Harrelson. Talk about your defense for the 2011 season. We all know it's year number 2 for Todd Grantham.
Right.
Usually switching to a 3-4 defense is a transition year like it was last year. How comfortable are you looking at the defense this season, and do you think a 3-4 matches up pretty well with Kellen Moore in the opening game?
Right. Well, asking about our defense in year 2 under Todd Grantham, I'm excited about it. I think that we all know that when you learn something new, it takes a while to get to it. It takes a while to understand it. And usually, when it comes to football, the first thing you've got to learn is what to do. So our guys are spending a lot of time last year trying to figure out what to do, what's my assignment, and maybe not enough time on how do I do my job well? How do I become a master of my trade? How do I perfect my technique? And we're spending a lot more time perfecting technique than trying to figure out what to do. So that's really healthy for us. We've also had a chance to have an entire recruiting cycle to recruit towards the type of guys that we need. You know, one of the young men that we recruited from last year's class is Jonathan Jenkins, this big giant nose guard who we think can really do a great job of helping us make the 3-4 go. If you don't have a nose guard that demands double teams and maybe a triple team once in a while, you're not going to free up your linebackers to do the things that you want them to do. And just by virtue of the fact that Jonathan Jenkins was signed in February, I think it put a fire under Kwame Gathers, another giant nose guard that we have in our program, and he ended up being the MVP of the defense for our spring practices. So now we've got more confidence that we've got the type of guys up front to make it go. Do I think it's a good matchup against a Boise State? I think the 3-4 really can match up well against any type of offense. It is very versatile. And Todd understands it well. He's spent the last 11 years in the league. He's been a coordinator in the NFL, and he certainly is the man for the job, and I got all the faith that we're going to play so much better. And we actually, we played pretty darn good. Where we didn't play good last year was 3rd and long. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we got people to that moment of truth where you want them in that 3rd and long situation, and guys teams were getting those 3rd downs converted, and we end up staying on the field for another down or another series. And if we can get off the field when we get into the 3rd long, we're going to be a whole lot better.